Hello, my name is Chloe, welcome to my channel. Today I'm bringing to you my Join the Six Readathon vlog and sort of TBR because I haven't done that yet. So it is 8 AM on Monday the 27th of July, which is the first day of this readathon. I got very confused then, and it's running all the way to the 5th of August. I have picked my books. I'm feeling kind of confident because we've just finished the reading rush where I read 7 books in 7 days, and this is 3 books in like 10 days, so that feels quite manageable. But the prompts I've gone for, I have a little spread in my journal. I've gone for the keyboard prompts. I should probably say, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, there'll be links in the description. By the time this goes up, it will be too late to take part, but at least you can see some of the creators' content. I've just realised what I actually look like. I've not long got out of bed and I'm now 30 seconds late for starting work, so I just wanted to run through my TBR. Maybe I should do this later? No, I'll do it now. This is what I look like. So, keyboard. The first prompt is the keys are black and white, read a book with a black and white cover, and I have gone for Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. This is an interesting edition, which I'll get onto in a second, but Midnight Sun is being released at the start of August. I have pre-ordered it, so I would like to reread Twilight first, as if I don't know what the story's about, but I'd like to reread it and enjoy it before we hit Midnight Sun. So yeah, got that, black and white. Bit of red, but black and white, so definitely fits the prompt. The next one is Karen and Graham have their own love story, read a romance. So I'm going to read Life and Death by Stephanie Meyer, which is on the back of this edition. I've never read it. I know it's a romance because it's Twilight, but this is Beaufort Swan meets Edith Cullen. And I've never ever read it. I've had this edition since it came out. So this is the 10th anniversary edition, and I definitely bought it around its release. Yeah, 2015. So it's been a while. And never read it. Obviously Midnight Sun is just another retelling of Twilight, which Life and Death was a retelling of Twilight. It does actually say at the front, like it's an apology that this isn't Midnight Sun, which I found really, really interesting. Where is it? Oh, I've lost it now. Definitely is in here. Here we go. It says, "Hello, lovely reader. First things first, I am so sorry. I know there is going to be a lot of wailing and teeth gnashing because this is new bonus material. This new bonus material is A, not entirely new, but mostly B, not Midnight Sun. So I'm going to read this and I'll be finishing it in a couple days before Midnight Sun is released. The final prompt is the largest piano made was 1.4 tons. Read a book that intimidates you. And I haven't gone with size, I've gone with just purely intimidating. And I'm finally going to read Throne of Glass. I've had this a very long time now. It needs reading. I think I've ordered the sequel from somewhere because I saw it going cheap. Everyone said I'm going to hate this, so let's see if I prove them right. It's a 18-year-old trained assassin and a bit of a romance. I'm not even sure. Intimidated, need to read it. So that is my TBR for the next 10 days. I'm hoping to get these finished before the end of the month, and I have another book which isn't Join the Six, but I need to read it. So I want all of these done by when? Friday? Is that going to happen? No? I'm going to try. Hello. So it is 4:15, so technically I'm still working, but I just got an Amazon delivery and it's not even books, but I want to show you what it is because I like unboxing things apparently. They're always so difficult. I need to get one of those little box cutters. I don't know if anyone watches, well, she's a massive YouTuber. Chelsea Palmer has a little box cutter that she uses for her unboxings. Right, a lot of paper. These do not look as cute in the delivery. So these are apparently like cute bralettes, but yeah, they're looking more like a wearable item. I'm obviously going to try those on separately to this vlog, but they looked cute. dark chocolate, raspberry and hazelnut chocolate because I had to get the order over £20 because I don't have Prime. Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil and Vile, the Zac Efron film about Ted Bundy. So excited. I think I'm going to watch it tonight. And oh wow, that smells. Oh, a running armband for my phone, and then it has like a little hold your headphones, and it has a little key section. So exciting. And that is it. But I wanted to show you. So I'm gonna get back to work now. Hello, it is 9:15 on Tuesday. I've already been to the office and done some scanning and stuff. And now work has been difficult. And my flights have been cancelled again. So I'm just really not in the mood and I want to break down into tears and I'm not going to. That's why I'm doing this quickly so I don't cry. I don't see how. Like, the airlines have no idea what's happening. No one has any idea what's happening. So why are flights over 20 days away being cancelled? Because what if the travel ban is lifted? How they can't reschedule them? Yeah, I'm a bit upset. Okay, so it is 1 o'clock and Brittany has texted me quite a lot because I'm really upset. I have managed to get some seats on a flight in December. But I'm gonna cry. I'm really not trying to cry. Everyone is being so supportive and so lovely. Brittany, I'm busy. I just know that this was the worst time ever to get in a long distance relationship with an American. Like, it, obviously neither of us could see it coming, but we're sort of screwed. But it's fine. Absolutely fine. It's going to be fine. Right. I'm crying again. Why? This vlog is just going to be me crying. I'm waiting for the post. Last week I should have had a box from Sydney, who is another American friend. I was going to send me some sweets and it's not arrived yet, so I'm praying it's today. I've also ordered some books from Facebook which haven't arrived, so that is a nightmare. Twilight. Read next to nothing last night, so I'm going to make a cup of tea and I'm going to try and do some reading and cheer up. Hello, it is 9 AM on Wednesday and this morning is already better than like every day so far. So reading update, actually I got another 100 pages ish of Twilight read last night, so I'm still not done with it. Join the Six is going to go on for a little bit longer than I expected because I wanted to get it all done in the first 5 days. That's not going to happen, but we will see what I can do. But I had a really good chat with Cole this morning just about random stuff, and like I actually woke up, well, when I got out of bed then I had a massive smile on my face, and then I went downstairs and a box from Sydney had showed up. So Sydney is Cole's best friend's wife. So we've made friends, and she sent me a giant box of stuff. I have opened it because I had to get through all of the like customs information on the front, which there was a lot. And then I think I'm gonna film a full unboxing, but she sent me like a little note with it as well, and I could cry. She's put so much effort in and it is full. I can see Cheez-Its as well, which I've always wanted to try. There's so much stuff in here I need to try, but I'm excited. So I think I'm gonna leave this till lunch and then film it. But I don't want to open everything because there's so many things. So yeah, we'll see how this works. I now need to start work because I'm sort of slacking off on that. Not intentionally, just more exciting things have happened and I get distracted. So I get distracted in the office. It's not the fact that I'm at home. Yeah, I now need to put this aside and not look in it, which is painful. Hello, I hope this is a good angle. It's nearly 12 on Wednesday and I have a meeting in a minute, but I just got an order from Typo, which is an online, well, I guess they do have shops, but not near me. It's like stationery and homeware and bags and stuff, and they had a sale, so I went slightly crazy. So I just thought I'd show you some of the stuff. There is a present for Victoria from what Victoria read in here because it's her birthday soon. So I won't show that, but there is a lot of bubble wrap, which I'm actually really happy about because I'm in desperate need of bubble wrap sometimes. Oh, Here's one thing I got for my best friend, whose birthday is in August. I got her a box of odd socks, because so there's 6 mismatching socks, and I thought she would really enjoy that. Then I've got, for my journal, I have this stamp. I've just realised I have no ink for it though, which is like a calendar stamp, and it was like £2, so that's cool. And then this could be the present for Victoria, or it could be one I've bought myself. Oh no, it's mine. So it's a mug that says Overthinkers Anonymous, because I mean, Cole will tell you, Brittany will tell you, I am the biggest overthinker in the world, and it ruins all of my relationships. So that is a present for Victoria, so I will not open that on here. Way more bubble wrap. I have, what else have I got? Oh, I've got a birthday card for the best friend with the odd socks. I have a birthday card for Victoria. I have, oh, this little notebook that was like 50p, and it says, time to buy a plane ticket and ignore all responsibilities. I love these little notebooks. They're kind of thin, but they've got little pockets at the front. And I'm going to start my college course next month for my next qualifications. So I needed more like scrap notebooks. I got another one, exactly the same, and I can't actually read the full thing. It says, you are strong, brave, worthy, unstoppable. You are whatever you want to be. And I think it's really pretty. This one I think was like 75p. It's pink on the inside. That one's like 50p. So I just like those little notebooks. And then I also got myself a new journal, A5. Not a people person, it says on the front. I mean, I am a people person. Pages are black. If found, please return to whoever. And then it is just lined, but those are the only sorts of journals I use. I feel like this will be a really good one. I want to make sure I'm using it like the next time I manage to go and see Cole or something, because I feel like they're good travel notebooks. It does smell really good. There's no way this is leather. It does say perfect for note taking, especially when all you do is write in the lines, but I will use this as a full like journal. There will be things stuck in here. There's a ribbon bookmark. I won't bore you with more. That's all I bought, but I now have a ton of bubble wrap and a box, and I can wrap the thing for Victoria, and it's her birthday like ages away, but I feel very prepared for it. So yeah, I thought that was exciting. Hope you did too. Quick update. I tried to take the sticker off and this happened, so they're maybe not the best quality, and I'm gonna have to find something to stick over that, but it's still kind of cute, 50p. So I realised that you guys wouldn't have had any Bruce content in a while, so I need to clean out his cage. Oh, I need his ball for him to run around in while I do it. So I'm gonna try and somehow get some footage of him being an, oh god, I nearly dropped it, being a normal hamster, just because he hasn't been in vlogs in a while, so let's see if I can get anything. He's in bed. Come on, buddy. Here is Bruce, with one eye open. Look at my little baby. He is one spoiled hamster. I love that little guy. Hello. So, it is 1 o'clock on Thursday, and I am still not done. I have said in this vlog, I don't know why I doubt myself there, so this is Twilight and Life and Death, and that black line is the divide, so I don't know how well you can pick that up. I really don't have much left, but I've been really struggling to read. I've been reading, like, yesterday I read 25 pages total, so it's a bit of a nightmare. I am going to finish Twilight tonight. I have to, because tomorrow night I'm going to do my sister's approximately live show on the Diviners with Brittany. So that's tomorrow night, and then I really wanted this whole thing and Throne of Glass finished by tomorrow night, which isn't going to happen. So it looks like I'm going to be taking at least Throne of Glass, probably Life and Death too, into August, which screws up my August TBR, which I didn't want. So yeah, slight nightmare. But well, I'm acting like it's the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. I was just really happy with my August TBR. So right now it's just turned 1 o'clock. It's lunch. Mum got me a sandwich. I'm going to go eat my sandwich, maybe sit out in the sun and read Twilight. But I've got how many pages? I'm on page 257 and this one is 341 pages long. So in theory, I can do that now on my break. Shall I try? I'm going to try. So it is 6:30 on Thursday and I just finished Twilight. So I am exactly in the middle of this book, but now I've got to take the bookmark out, flip it over and start again from the beginning and try and get back to the middle of the book. These double books, where they're upside down, really confuse me. So yeah, I'm going to read that tonight. I want to get at least halfway through it. It's about 400 pages, I believe, so 200 pages. Shouldn't be too hard, seeing as I don't really have many more plans tonight. I do need to go for my couch to 5k run, so I'm going to do that now, come back, have a shower, and then get cozy and read. Right, quick update. I seem to be quite expressive. It is about 11 o'clock on Friday. I am working, but I'm doing like some training courses and stuff today, so I am taking a quick break. Life and Death, I was going to read loads last night. I read a single chapter. I'm on chapter 2. So I would love to get this read today, but I also have a lot of prep to do for the Diviners live show tonight. So yeah, that's happening. And then I also just got 2 packages, so I thought I would show you what they are. I believe this one is actually a birthday present for Victoria. This should be the last of her birthday present, so if it is, I won't show you. If not, then I have no idea. Yeah, this is for Victoria. I thought it was damaged, but I can't show you just in case she decides to watch this vlog. Victoria, I hope you are not too funny on secondhand books, because I decided, actually let me know in the comments whether you guys think this is acceptable. So I wanted to get her 2 books, so I'm giving her 2 secondhand books and an extra gift rather than 1 brand new book. I don't know, I think it's acceptable. We will find out. So then these are all for me. This is an order I made from somebody on Facebook, and I believe I paid £13 for this whole package. So we have, they're a bit beat up. We have, Smoker. Whew. Okay. You know when it's really strong? We have Obsidio, and we have, this one looks in better condition. We have Gemina as well. So these are, whichever order they're in, book 2 and 3 of the Illuminae series, which I still haven't read Illuminae. Oh yeah, it says 2 and 3 on the side. Jesus Christ. I don't mean to be rude, like some of my best friends smoke, and like Cole occasionally did when he was here, and it doesn't bother me, but when you're buying something from someone, you don't want it to smell like cigarettes, especially when I'm not a smoker. I also have Crown of Midnight, which is the 2nd book in the Throne of Glass series. Well, I hope it's the 2nd one. I was supposed to be reading Throne of Glass now for the Join the Six vlog. You will have seen my TBR. And I decided it was time to get the 2nd just in case I like it in this cheap deal. So you have that. Then I have Frozen Charlotte by Alex Bell. See, these don't smell as bad, but they do still smell. This is a scary, it says warning not for younger readers, but I'm sure it's a middle grade horror. Really freaked me out. I read it, I got it from the library, read it and was terrified, and then I can't decide whether I was just being a bit of a wimp, so I want to read it again. And finally, in the bottom of here somewhere, oh yeah, I couldn't even remember what book it was. We have Ink by Alice Broadway. I just decided, that's a bad one. I decided that next time there is a reading prompt for a challenge where I have to read a foiled cover, I want it to be covered. And I'd heard a few things about it. I wasn't desperate for it, but it was in this deal. So I got all of those for £13, including postage. So I am happy. Right, probably need to start doing something proper now. Actually, I have another update. Life and Death, am I holding it? Life and Death, whichever way this book goes, is not what I expected. So it isn't, it's only gender swapped, it's not time swapped. So I thought with names like Beaufort and Edith that it was old. It's not, it's set in 2005, which is that slightly earlier than our Twilight as we know it. I'm really not sure. I guess it's about the same time, if not exactly the same. So it just happens to be that they have old names, and a lot of the story is identical word for word, which I think would be fine if I just read Life and Death and left it at that. But because I've come straight from Twilight, it is a little frustrating because I'm reading exactly the same book. Saying that, I'm now gonna sit and read some more of it because I do like it. I like the idea. It's just not what I envisioned, really. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get this finished today. Can I do it? No. Hello. So, I'm pretty sure we're not allowed to change our prompts for Join the Six. And today was really my last day of doing it because I have a really ambitious August TBR. I haven't fed the tortoises. Right. So what I was going to say before I realised I needed to feed the tortoises was that I don't really want to read Life and Death anymore. I made a mistake. I thought it was more different from Twilight than it is, when it is pretty much exactly the same word for word. So I can't really read the same book twice in a row, even like my favourite book ever. So I'm putting that down. And I have no desire to start Throne of Glass, which was my intimidating book. So let's just say, in terms of the Join the Six readathon, I've not done great these past 5 days. But actually, we've had a little book unboxing. That's probably all that's been in this vlog. I'm still going to put this vlog out, but I'm just admitting defeat, which I think is perfectly fine. So I'm admitting defeat. I have some great books that I want to get started tonight, like at midnight. I've got 2 buddy reads happening. I'm reading The Switch by Beth O'Leary with Emily at Novell Novels, and I'm reading The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware with Christina from Christina Campbell Books. God, those are both mouthfuls when you say them quickly, so I want to get a start on those. I have a 16-book TBR for August, which I will link in the description so you can go check it out. But I can't afford to still be doing this readathon, so I'm going to drop it. But I have had a great time participating. A lot of effort went into the readathon, so I am very grateful. But that is going to be it from me. So hope you enjoyed watching this failure of a vlog. Maybe you did anyway, I don't know. But thank you for watching it, and I will see you in the next one.